Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode. Happy Saturday. Thank you guys for being here. We should have a fun, exciting show tonight for you guys. There's a lot to talk about. I found out some stuff that I was supposed to go over. I think it was last Saturday. And so we got sidetracked. We didn't go over anything, but we're going over it tonight. Thank you guys for being here. I don't know if you guys can see in the back. I'm performing some surgery right now. I have my Joker, my broken Joker. I just got my little epoxy putty, so I'm trying to see if that'll hold it. If not, then I don't know what I'm going to do, but we'll see what happens. Let's see who's in here tonight with me, and then we're waiting for Mike to get here. We have Babo in the house. Thank you, my friend.
This is my boy. This is my boy.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you for being here. We got Joker J in the house. Welcome. How are you, my friend? Joker says, I just saw TV Medusa on Kit. Looks dope. Can't believe how many figures there are out there. Just can't. Yeah, TV League. Well, TV League makes those gods, and they make really cool stuff. Maybe if I find it, I'll what do you call it? I'll go over it a little bit. Let me see if I can find it before I get started, just so I could have it set up. Oh, there she is. Yeah, she looks awesome. I'll bring it up later on. We have, let's see, we got Eddie in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday. We have, let's see who else. We got Albert in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. I need some premium in my life.
This is my boy. This is my boy.
Oh, Albert. Guillermo in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. We got Nefty in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday. I smell like that epoxy stuff smells like eggs. I'm like, why do I smell like eggs? Gross. Harold, welcome. Mr. Selfish in the house. Harold in the house. We got the Thor in the house. Look at you.
This is my boy. This is my
boy. Oh, man. We got Lucifer. That's a new name. Welcome. Thank you for being here, devil. Happy Saturday. Welcome. I'm going to have to keep an eye on you. See where you come from. We have to... Chris, how are you? Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here.
This is my boy. This is my boy.
All right, guys. So it looks like there's 18 of you guys in here. If you don't mind, hit that like button, please. Last time we had like 50 something people. I had like 20 likes. Real selfish of you guys. Unbelievable. Every time you guys don't hit the like button, it shows me how much you really appreciate my work. You suck.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Oh, man. Nathan in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. He's an old name. He said he is an old name. Oh, man. All right, guys. So we have some drama, right? We have some like crazy stuff going on. So we are going to, so I don't know. I'm going to get into some stuff first, I guess, before Mike gets in here. Here it is. So it looks like it looks like somebody, and I think you guys saw this last week, I believe. I know some of you guys did. So this was shared in one of the groups, right? So it says thieves PayPal fraud alert, right? So Toys Wonderland, shocker, right? So it says here, I don't know if you guys can read it, but it says here, taking pre-orders on a figure they cannot guarantee they will get and do not want to issue a full refund, only store credit, even though I am still within the 30-day window, right? So I'm assuming he ordered something. It looks like something cold dog, damn toys, jump, snowman, so whatever I'm assuming that's the figure that he's talking about, right? So that's his complaint, right? So when I saw this, I was like, PayPal. I was like, what the hell does PayPal have to do with this? So it gets deep. So then, again, this was from like I think it was last week. So he explains. He says, so now it turns out PayPal is not trustworthy and a bunch of thieves. Pay attention, guys. Pay attention. Toys Wonderland, when filing the amount paid, PayPal does not have an option to type what currency was used or taken. So I had to obviously convert 1144.54 HKD to $143.72 US. PayPal only refunded me 143.72 HKD and closed the case, which was only $18 US. Can you imagine? I would lose my mind. I would lose my mind. If PayPal, I mean, again, I don't think they did it on purpose, right? I'm assuming that the moment they gave him his refund, they figured, all right, he got his refund, case closed. The problem is that they gave him the refund in Hong Kong dollars, right? The amount that he was supposed to get in dollars, they gave him to him in Hong Kong dollars, which obviously is less, and he only got $18 apparently, which is insane. So they pocketed $124.78, and I got nothing. PayPal is taking advantage of me and playing me to be a fool. Why in the hell would I want to file a claim to get a full refund back and only get 18 US? We need to blast PayPal for this. This is so disgusting and fraudulent. So I don't know how you guys feel about this, but again, I think it was a mess up. I think that, PayPal, I don't think PayPal did this on purpose, right? I don't think PayPal is going to steal money on purpose. I think it was, a mistake. And the main issue of this whole post is the fact that, dealing with Toys Wonderland, this is what's still going on, right? A lot of people don't like to really talk about their issues, obviously now that it's out there, and I don't think anybody wants to be the one still falling for this, but people still are. Here it is. Joker J, apparently PayPal not my I was looking for you.
This is my boy. This is my boy. This is my boy.
He said, not my boy. So, yeah. So, again, the problem is Toys Wonderland, Why are we still dealing with stuff like this, right? But that sucks. Sucks. How would you guys deal with this? How would you guys deal with PayPal giving you the wrong refund and closing the case? Like, what would you guys do after that? I know I would be very upset. I would be calling them. I'd be like, what the hell are you guys doing? And, as long as there's proof that the amount of money that came out was, what he was supposed to get back, I think he'll get it back. But it's still very annoying. But again, the whole point is, Toys Wonderland, people still bothering with them. And another thing, guys, now that we're in this topic, so you guys know that I have 2 orders with Pop Collectibles, which I placed before I started working with Toys for Kiddos. And so he messaged me and he was like, "Oh, I was watching your stream. What?" Meaning, I'm assuming it's either the owner or one of the people that work there. I'm assuming it's the owner because I don't think anybody else is going to message. So he messages me from Instagram, and he says to me, "Oh, what's the problem? I was watching your stream, and it sounds like you have a problem with us." I said, "What are you talking about?" And he goes, "Yeah, I saw that you said that we only contact you through email." So I said, "No, I said, that's not what I said." I said, "First of all, I said, every time I speak about Pop Collectibles, I say that I personally never had an issue, even though I know people who's had issues with you guys." He goes, "Who?" Sent them a screenshot of Carlos's issue. Immediately said, "Oh, we already fixed his problem." I sent them a screenshot of Jose's issue that he had with them. It was like when Jose told me about it, it was like literally like a full page paragraph. It was like a story. I screenshot it and I sent it to him as well. And then he was like, "Oh, okay, blah, blah." I said, "No." I said, what I said was, I usually talk to you on Instagram like this. I said, "Last time I messaged you," and the message is in the thread, obviously. I said, "Hey, what about, where's my Spider-Man 2.0?" And you said, "We'll contact you through email." So when I had the stream, that's what I said. I said, he usually would message me and he said, "Would contact me by email." I said, "That's all I said. I was just letting them know." I said, "I wasn't talking bad." So then right after that, he ends up telling me that my, Spider-Man 2.0 was shipping. And then he sends me the invoice for to pay for shipping, which was $70 for FedEx. So the figure was 400 and change plus $70. So it was about a $500 figure. So that happened with Pop Collectibles. So I guess whatever I said, they took it as as I was like talking about them. I said absolutely not. So he says to me, "Every person that that has a problem with us, just have them message us because we're trying to do the right thing and we're trying to fix people's issues." That's all I can tell you that he told me. So guys, anybody who has an issue, because he's like, "I don't take people's money, to give them store credit, but unless we have the figure, blah, blah, blah," like something like that. So I'm telling you what he's telling me, and I can show you guys a screenshot, no problem. Anybody who has an issue with us, have them message me because we're trying to do the right thing. We're trying to fix, people's issues. Again, like I told you guys before, I think they're not going to be that company like Toys Wonderland. I don't think they're trying to be. Again, if he's lying to me, then that's another thing. But this is what he said to me. He said, "Tell everybody who has an issue with me, with us, to message me because we're trying to fix everybody's issue, just so we're not." So I guess he didn't say this, but I'm assuming that is just so they're not looked at as a Toys Wonderland. And now that Toys Wonderland is gone, I'm assuming that they're getting, more orders because there's nowhere else to go, obviously commonly, that a lot of people know about. And, there's a lot of people on Instagram that order from Pop Collectibles. And so because of that, they're getting more popularity, more orders. So I think that's what's happening. So again, I'm repeating for those just coming in. Pop Collectibles, if you have any issues with Pop Collectibles, they told me to tell you guys to message them directly. If you're going to message them directly, let them know that I told you that he told me to message him. So don't just message him and say, "Oh, hey, remember me about that issue that you stole from me?" No, don't say anything like that. Just say, "Hey, FabsFigures told me to message you about my issue." And then whatever goes on with that conversation, whatever happens after that, you guys let me know. And then I could screenshot whatever happens and I could send it to him and say, "Hey, you told me you were fixing people's issues. What's going on with this?" So if you guys want me to get involved, which I don't have to, I don't work with him at all. I have nothing to do with him besides, placing orders. But this is what he's telling me, I guess, to help, fix the business or whatever. Again, he knows I've been ordering from him for a few years, at least 3. So that's what he said. So again, if you guys want to give it a try, I'm not telling you to go anywhere by any means. I'm saying if you guys were, comfortable at one point and you're not anymore, I'm just telling you what he said. Again, I'm not telling you to go do anything with your money. I'm just repeating what he said. If you already have an existing issue with them, message them on my behalf. Tell them that I told you guys to message him because he told me to tell you guys to do that. So just, I'm just forwarding the message and that's it, So again, he wouldn't be saying that if he wasn't trying to fix the business. He could easily just say, oh no, we'll deal with it or whatever and blow it off and that's it. If their goal wasn't to fix or their goal was to not fix anything, they wouldn't care. They wouldn't bring that up. So the fact that he brought that up, it's telling me at least that they care about what's going on. So I'm assuming they're going to try to fix whatever issues they got going on to give, their company a better name, since it looks like, it's issue after issue after issue. Apparently, again, I never had an issue, like I tell you guys all the time, but I know people did. And again, it has nothing to do with me being on YouTube because I was ordering from him before I even had my channel. And I never had a problem. So it's not like, oh, he's afraid that you're going to say something. Absolutely not. He never did me wrong, even before I had my channel. So that's why I kept ordering from him. If you guys know that the moment I would have had an issue, I would have been like, I'm done. So that's that. He said, but store. Yeah, I told him. I said, yeah, I said, people said that you take he goes, we don't do that unless we have the figure. I said, well, I'm just telling you what people are telling me. So, so like I said, maybe maybe someone from PayPal will come. No. Good to hear on Pop, except they're now working with well, that's the problem, right? That's a problem. So that could also be, him telling me this could also be, his way of trying to ease the fact that a lot of people are now really even backing out from shopping from them because of the fact that he's associating himself with, that person. So that, that's a problem too, So again, I have nothing to do with any of it. I'm not involved with them at all. I just, like I said, I just purchased there. I have purchased there. I have my 2 orders, my Spider-Man 2.0 that he shipped already. And I have my black Spider-Man suit coming from there as well. So again, I never had an issue, but I know people have. Peyton, welcome. How are you, my friend? Happy Saturday. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being my friend. Repeat it one more time. Oh, man. Here you go, Nefty.
I don't think so.
Oh, man. Nathan says, I've never had trouble with Pop as long as they're trying to do that. That's the thing. So, it sucks. It's good and it sucks. It's good because as a company, as a customer, when you see a company trying to fix whatever issues they got going on internally, that's always good, right? That's always great. The issue is that now that he's associated with Justin, people are turned off by that, and rightfully so, right? So it sucks for Pop if now they're trying to fix their whole, issues with him on board. I don't know how well that's going to work. Like I said, I'm not involved with them. I don't work for them. I could easily guarantee you ask for a coupon code and I'll get it in a heartbeat. Again, everybody gets a 5% coupon code from them. So there's nothing, appealing about that to me when everybody could get, something for everybody. That's why when, I had my own, I was the first one to get the kitchen coupon code. And then, everybody just suddenly asked for one and he gave everybody. So, that's why I don't like, I don't like that. Go get your own stuff. Like, why do you have to come get my stuff? So I never go after people's stuff. Like, for example, people have had, people on other people on channels, companies on channels. I won't touch those companies. I'll find my own companies to do, or to deal with. That's how I found RCN. That's how I found, Toys for Kiddos. Actually, I found Toys for Kiddos Patrick Chan. So shout out to him, and I will tell you guys that anyway. But I found the company. It's a company that that I work that I found for myself. That I didn't go and ask somebody else's company, hey, can I get a coupon code for what? Especially if I don't shop there. A lot of people that got coupon codes from Kit don't really shop from him, don't really buy anything from him, actually. So I had a discussion about that with Kit. I said kind of messed up. I said, the value that I have with my coupon code, you took away by giving it to everybody. So now, what am I? And I've been a customer of yours for how many years? So I told him straight, and I can show you guys the screenshot. I said, you killed my value by doing that, and now everybody has to copy. Sucks. So it is what it is. What are you going to do? But that's why I try to look for my own stuff. I don't try to steal people's stuff. Funny how nobody watches yet everyone nobody watches. Lane, look at this guy. I haven't seen this guy since, I want to say 2021, I think was the last stream we did together. He hasn't been supportive at all, not even a little bit. So if you guys see him out in the street, if you guys happen to have some type of weapon or something, a bat maybe, say hello for me. Thank you for being here, my friend. Nice to see you. Welcome. Mad Planet in the house. Happy Saturday. Thank you for being here, my friend. How bad is that? Pop has better reputation. It's crazy. And that's the sad thing. It's like he's going to bring them down now. They're trying to do the right thing. But again, here's the thing. Are they? I don't know. This is what he's telling me. You know what I mean? He could easily be lying. I don't know, right? I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Like I said, the fact that I never had an issue, it's difficult for me to say, oh, they're scum or they're crap. You know what I mean? I cannot. Right? Same thing with Mike. Mike has never had an issue with Toys Wonderland. He's always gotten every single order, never had a problem. So he can't sit there and say, hey, by the way, this, Toys Wonderland sucks because everybody else is getting ripped off. It's happening, absolutely, but he wasn't affected. So he really can't say, even though, again, it's really happening. People are getting, ripped off and stuff like that. Yes, absolutely. But because he hasn't, he can't say, oh, yeah, that company's, is crap because of this. You just can't. Same thing with me. I know people have issues with it, with them, Pop Collectibles. I know that for a fact. But I didn't have an issue with them ever. So I can't talk bad about them, not even a little bit. I could talk about the fact that they do have issues with people in the community. I could talk about, my service with them. I could talk about what it's known. That's it, which is all that I do, right? Can't make up things, can't lie about things. I mean, I guess you can. I choose not to. But that's what happens, I feel like, and my first thought was, they're trying to do the right thing. They're trying to fix their company to I guess, now that Toys Wonderland, which was such a big deal, right? Toys Wonderland made tons and tons of money just because of the collaboration, right? So I think that he knows that, and I think he understands that now he's got this powerhouse of person within the community that's working with him. But at the same time, it's like the worst time to be working with that person because of what happened with Toys Wonderland. So it's like a double-sided sword, It's like, what do you do? Obviously he's it's his business. He's got to keep, he's got to keep doing what he's got to do, right? Whoever he decides to bring along, that's his problem. But he's going to keep selling his figures and doing what he's got to do for his business. Now, is it a smart move to bring him along, to bring Justin along? If he thought it was good after, because don't tell me that, oh, he doesn't know what's going on. He absolutely knows what's going on with Toys Wonderland and Justin. So the fact that, he accepts that collaboration, he accepts that partnership, or he accepts that deal, because again, we don't know, right? I can't tell you that he's getting free figures because it doesn't look like it. I can tell you that he's definitely helping bring in, business 100%. He still has a bunch of followers. He's not completely like cut off from the world. A lot of people obviously are turned off by it, but a lot of people, still defend him, still, follow him, still watch his videos, still love him no matter what. He can't do any wrong, which, it's great for him, right? To have, people blindly follow you while, you're helping take their money. Everybody's allowed to choose whatever they want. Everybody's allowed to view whatever they want, watch whoever they want, support whoever they want, right? That's what it is. But some people decided to say, you know what, this is not cool. I'm out. So it's like, what do you do as a business owner? Where do you go? Right? Because again, he agreed to that because of the fact of who the person is, right? So he figures, oh, he's going to mention me and I'm going to get some sales, right? Something. Is he getting a big discount? Who the hell knows? Probably. Like I said, he's got a 5% coupon code. Like I said, everybody else does. So, it's just, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll see. Hopefully it works out. And hopefully, I feel like we can't get enough companies from overseas, right? I feel like we can't get enough reliable companies from overseas, right? Especially because, suddenly people dislike Sideshow. I'd never had a problem with Sideshow, but I know how it is. A lot of people like getting their figures sooner than waiting for Sideshow. So it's always good to have reliable, companies overseas that aren't trying to, rip you off, scam you, which seems to be the theme with, at least American customers. You know what I mean? Because I'm assuming that they know that there's not much you could do after they take your money. So obviously depending on how you pay as well, PayPal after a certain amount of time, you're screwed. Maybe a credit card if they accept the credit card. That's another thing. Some of these websites don't accept a credit card. They just accept PayPal, or whatever else they accept. But so it's tricky. It's tricky. The Thor says breaking fake news. Inner just demanding says this guy unbelievable. Fabs, they ain't scared if you're Instagram fake either. Wait, which one? You talking about the personal? Or you talking about my collecting one? Hope you're doing well, Joker J. Mr. Mom, look at this guy. Always creeping in my streams. Unbelievable. Why didn't you hop on? Unreal. Always scared. Albert says, tell kids to get exactly. I should get a platinum code. If Montgomery Wards is watching, I need to return unused. This guy, unbelievable. Oh my god. Mr. Mount Collector was shocking the toy group. This guy, unbelievable. He said shocking. More like disturbing. Ah, man. Lane says, so hey, fellas, I'm guessing you had seen the Batman Batcycle pictures was ripped. Yes, we're going to get into that. Lane, you come on my stream and ruin my plans. Unreal. We're going to get into all that. Don't worry, Lane. Don't worry. Tuli, my friend, welcome. How are you? Happy Saturday.
This is my boy. This is my boy.
It's my boy. Artulio. Artulio. What up? Thank you, guys. Yes, please, guys, hit that like button if you don't mind. There's 27 of you guys in here. This is a world record. No, I'm kidding. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Speaking the truth. This guy is speaking. You can't handle the truth. Tuli, tell him to smash. I said Tuli, tell him. Unbelievable. Truly, my man. Quicksilver, welcome. How are you? Happy Saturday. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Let's see. Let's see who else. What are you guys saying? Uncarded in the house. Look at you. You made it. I thought you were in coming today.
This is my boy. This is my boy. This is my boy.
Oh man, Uncarded. How are you, my friend? Hey ya, Tuli. Hey ya, Tuli. Derek in the house. Welcome, my friend. How are you? Happy Saturday. Carlos, welcome. How are you? Hello, amigo. Guy in late winter. Oh, how was it? How was the movie? Let us know. So, guys, next topic that we're going to get into is what? Actually, no, we're not going to get into it yet, Lane, because I don't want you to. Here we go. So another issue, another drama situation. So I know you guys remember when this was announced. And this was announced with the throne, as you see back here, right? So it was two separate SKUs. It was one for the figure and then one for the throne. The throne was something like $400, if you guys remember correctly, right? It was like stupid amount of money. Anyway, the figure came out as Hero. I was like, this is trash. I'm not getting it. It looked like crap. So the figure is shipping now, guys. Okay. So the figure is shipping, and it looks like they canceled the throne. So I don't know if they teased the throne to get people excited about the figure and buy it, or they canceled the throne because nobody ordered that throne for $400, because it was something like ridiculous, like $400, right? Because it was supposed to be some big, heavy thing. So listen to this. So the message says, S016 Doom is shipping. We'll message pre-order soon tonight. Prices include shipping below. Payment plan available, blah, blah, blah. Right? So then Danny says, have thrones also arrived, mate? William says, throne is canceled, apparently. We'll have to refund deposit soon. So they canceled the throne, right? Then Steven says, the throne was a major selling point for the figure in the first place. Again, was that part of the plan? Was that like, we're going to put out the throne and then just kidding, but you already bought the figure, too bad? Or not many orders for that, for that expensive throne. And they're like, you know what? It's not even worth it for us to make. Who knows? But I'm going to say that not many people ordered that thing because it doesn't look good. And that throne for that amount of money was ridiculously like high. So Danny says, Bugger was looking forward to it. They say, and then William says, they say the throne package is too big, quite lame. So there you go. So the packaging was too big, because I remember when they teased it, the thing was humongous, and it was something like $400. And I was like, what? I was like, who's going to buy a $400 throne for, a figure that's like $50? Because that's what it looks like. So, and then, yeah, so that was it. And then Hesh at the bottom says, well, there goes any future orders from S Hero. Main selling point for this figure was the throne. Now I won't even consider anything from them in the future. A little harsh. He sounds very upset about the fact that he did not get his throne. Is it really that big of a deal? I guess to him it is. I guess he really wanted that throne. What are you gonna do, right? He wanted it badly, and that's his, that's his prerogative. He's upset about it. My question to you guys is, how would you guys feel about a situation like this? If the figure that you've been wanting for a while, finally, I mean, it hasn't even been a year, I don't think, for this figure. So since it was announced, so how would you guys feel? Would you guys be that upset? Like, all right, I'm done ordering from this company, even though I don't know if you guys, ever pay attention when I talk about this. This company is also making that Mr. Knight figure with the Conchu head. That's all, weird looking white. It doesn't look like the So Toys at all. It looks like a weird shade of like a yellow. And even the head sculpt looks really bad. So, how would you guys feel about that? Would you guys be angry, or would you guys be like, you know what, it is what it is. I don't care for the throne, because like I said, he's sounded very upset, like very very pissed off about it. Let me see what you guys are saying real quickly. Cancel the throne. Don't worry, store credit. Yeah, I don't even know where this is from. What it says William Wang, so I don't know if he's a seller, like if he has like a name, KG Hobby or whatever it is. I don't know if that's them. It could be them. I don't remember where I got the post from. Carlos cancel that thing. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, this thing was ugly, and they made a second one too, like a red one that that's coming also probably the next few months. I don't know why they were doing this, but again, I guess they're trying to make some money. What are you gonna do? That's war. How are you, Carlos, Nathan? People definitely tried to order that throne. I couldn't find any that were still. Oh, okay. I thought maybe they didn't. So yeah, so I guess it's because it was too big, and the price. I'm telling you, that price was insane. And I was like, man, you guys are crazy. Yeah, because the figure, look, 228 USD, and I remember that throne was like $400. I was like, nope. Let's see what you guys are saying. I'd get triggered and glue myself onto a parade route. This guy's crazy. Oh man. And then now we're gonna get into the juiciness, the juicy juice. So, as you can see, guys, the Bat Cycle apparently is out in Japan. I saw some pictures that it does fit on a detail shelf if you angle it diagonally. So that's a good sign, because it's not a super super big bike. It's not a super long bike, right? It's not a bat pod length bike. So the fact that it fits in there, really really nice. Actually, let me find the picture of that so you guys could see real quickly. I should have set it up. This is what happened. This is what happens when you're just a collector. You know what I mean? When you're a true collector, this is what happens. You just focus on collecting. You don't really know YouTube. Come on. Where is it? Where? Oh, wait. Oh, no. I know where it is. It's in the Facebook group, guys. Let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. Can somebody teach me YouTube? Oh man, let me see if I can find it. If I can't find it, I can't find it. It's not a big deal. But let me. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Yep, found it. Babo always saving the day. Babo. All right, here we go, guys. Found it. Mr. Mom, I need your skills. All right, so here we go. Found it. So I didn't zoom in because I just took a quick screenshot for you guys. But as you can see, beautiful tires, beautiful thick tires, right? The bike looks really, really sporty, which I love. Very basic bike. There's nothing crazy about it whatsoever. But the wheels look nice. I can't really see much of the detail, but they can't really mess up that bike. You know what I mean? It's not a bat pod. It's not that, that big bike from The Flash that Ben Affleck rides. That thing is going to be massive, probably twice the size of this thing, probably the same length, maybe a little bit smaller than the bat pod. So, It's gonna look good. It looks good. Look at the light up function on it, nice and yellow. So it's here, guys. Does anybody know if it's really fully sold out everywhere? I asked the owner of Toys for Kiddles, and I'm waiting for his response. I don't know if he's gonna get if he has any coming. I don't know if he has any ready to go, or if he's going to be very limited. I said, how many are you going to be getting? He said, well, again, he didn't say anything. I'm waiting for his response. So we'll see what happens. Michael, welcome.
What's up?
How are you?
Good.
Good.
Half asleep. Yeah.
Well, you passed out?
Well, I'm putting the kids to bed. So, you know what I mean? Like, I have to basically fall asleep for them to fall asleep.
Let's see. Where am I? Joker J says that red one was like Iron Man. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it was. Yeah, but it looked the same. But it was supposed to be like some Iron Man. Absolutely. So, Mike, we're talking about the bike. So the bike, as you can see, it's shipping. It's shipping in Japan. It's out. Did you order any of this stuff? The bike or from the 22 Batman? No. Did you see the movie at all? No.
Yeah, the Batman movie.
Yeah, the last one.
Yep.
Did you like it at all or no?
I did. I liked it.
Did you only see?
How could you not, man? They threw in all that Nirvana from the music I grew up with in high school. Come on.
And I was gonna say, did you watch it only the one time, or you watched it a couple times?
No, I watched it a couple times. I was gonna say because that movie, I feel like you have to watch it a couple times. Yeah, I'm excited for that Penguin show coming out too. I think that's gonna be good.
Yes, that's gonna be good too. Yep. The writers got to kill that storyline, You
hope. They say they're going to base it on, or there's going to be some grounding from the comic book story, Pain and Prejudice, which is like a really good Penguin comic book.
Oh, true. Yeah. See, I did hear about that, but what I look forward to when they talk about shows like that is the characters that will appear in those shows. You know what I mean? They're always going to throw like some random people in there that you would never expect. You will see probably a Black Mask. You see, people like that in these shows. That's why I like those shows, because of the people the characters that they throw in there. Test Jess, my friend, welcome. Happy Saturday. Thank you for being here. You made it. We got, let's see. Fabs linked you on Facebook. Oh, let me see. Yeah, no, I got it. Let me see your link real quick. Thank you, Lane. Let me see if I got it. No, I didn't get nothing. No. You lied, Lane. As usual. A liar. No, I didn't get anything, Lane. Faz, did that come with the stand? Did that hat come with the stand? What hat? What hat? This hat? The Hot Toys hat? No stand. Get out of here. For unboxing of that. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. No, I didn't get it yet. I think you got to send it to me another way, because I didn't get it. But see, if it's pretty big, it does not look that big because it fits in a detail. If something fits in a detail, it's good. And the good thing is, if you notice, it's not 100%, diagonal like this. So it's not that long. The fact that it fits like this, it's not that long. So it's
I mean, that thing's smaller than that Ghost Rider cycle that that
correct. That is very long too. Yep.
Yeah, that's got that big wheel that goes out the front of it. So I would imagine it's going to be the same size as that bike, just minus that long, monkey wheel, monkey bars.
The monkey bars. Yep, that's exactly what it is. The monkey bars. Yeah, those things are super, super long, and the front wheel is like extra, like super size too, because it's got the fire, the flames on it.
Yeah.
The bat cycle.
I love that thing, and and I have that thing like on, like I have like an LED battery set like plugged into it, and I've left that thing on now for probably a year, and it's fine. You know what I mean? It's going.
Yeah. Lane says this bike would go perfect with like a John Wick. I guess I feel like it's too specific. Like, what it would go nice with those Cayman Rider things, those Japanese grasshopper looking things. I think that would look nice with that. Even though they got their own bike, I think that would be nice with something like that. A Snake Eyes, some type of ninja. something like that. I think that's how it
Come on,
looks.
this thing is that Cayman Rider bike. I mean, let's be honest. That's exactly what that is.
Repurposed.
Yeah, like 100%. I bet you if you'd find out if you got the two, I bet you they're super similar.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That makes sense. It has battery and USB. Oh, look at that. You can plug it in. That's all. I didn't know that. That's cool. Did anybody not order this? Let me know in the chat, because again, they're supposed to be sold out. So I want to know if anybody missed out on this, like on purpose, obviously. I can almost see it behind the curse. I think Hawkers may still have someone that comes out. Oh, okay. Oh, hell, Mike. He said, oh, hell, Mike. I can't wait until the Batman finally released. Yeah, that figure better be amazing. I'm telling you, that figure better. The fact that it's delayed and they're all going to come at it's going to be like 5 figures at a time. Just wait. Derek says, Mike in the house. Good evening, Modoc Mike. All right, let's see. I have it in okay, Messenger. Let's see. I got it. Okay. Got it. Thank you. Oh, Cayman. Yep, those figures. Absolutely. That would look really nice with those figures as well. Or even the what else? Yeah, some type of ninja. A ninja would be good. I ordered the bats, but not the bike. Oh, why not the bike? Tell me why not the bike. Yes, Blade. Yes, absolutely, Blade. Blade would look amazing. And remember, he did have a motorcycle. I believe it was Blade 2. The first scene of Blade 2. No, that wasn't the first scene. Within the movie, he had a motorcycle. It was like a Ninja, Kawasaki, something. And it looked just like that, but obviously more sporty, not with this back, the back seat wasn't like that. Or the seat wasn't like that, not the back seat. I didn't know. Oh, no. Did you get the Batman, though? Eric, my friend, welcome. You made it. Okay, I tried to send it. No, I got it, Lane. Thank you. Blade 2 hero. Yeah, but it was black. The Ducati was black, or was it? Yeah, it was black, right? I remember it was black. I got the bike and the regular edition Batman. All right, so Michael, you're not getting this, you said. Are you getting the Batman figure at all?
Yeah, look, everything is to be determined, right? Because I'm not pre-ordering. So.
Oh, I got you. Okay, so you're just going. So whatever you get, you get. Whatever you don't, you don't.
Yep. That's how I'm going to play the game now going forward. You know what I mean?
That's pretty much what I'm doing too. Obviously, I
whatever I get. And look at I think we just saw, right? I didn't pre-order Crosshairs, right? And I had to pay up a little bit to get him because he's hard to find now. So, but I'm okay with that. Like that's the market. If that's what happens, look at good on people who pre-ordered it. I got to pay a little more.
Yeah, and it's crazy that that happened to you with that figure, because you would think that that's the last figure that would ever happen with.
Weird, because they should have made the same amount.
Correct.
Like as a set. So it's very, and look, it could just be a production thing. You know what I mean? Like we could find out that there's just batches, and you know what? They're suckering people in to maybe. Yeah, the market's getting played with because of their batch release system. So we'll see.
Gambit, welcome. How are you? He says I'm on the wait list, but it hasn't converted. I think it will. I think some people will have it converted. What I think is going to happen is this. I don't think many people are going to cancel this because of the fact that it's sold out. But what you are going to see is people trying to sell it for a profit once it's out, because they know that it's sold out. Well,
I was gonna say, I'm looking at Sideshow's site right now, because I was gonna say, did you order anything with Black Friday deals? But like that orange suit, the flight suit Skywalker,
Luke, yeah.
Why did that not sell out? You know what I mean? Like, to me, that's like a troop builder.
Because 100%, but I don't think people thought about that. You know what I mean? I think people were so excited about getting that figure, as Luke, that I don't think anybody said I could make a whole bunch of pilots out of this with just random heads on top. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
You thought about that because
But
you
don't you think
like
Hot Toys did? I think Hot Toys thought about that too. That's why he's still there and selling for under retail.
But then how come people aren't buying it if it's at dirt cheap now? You know what I mean? That's the thing. So I don't think people thought that. Maybe Hot Toys did, but I don't think people thought that.
No, I think people are smarter now, right? I know, that Luke figure is actually cheaper other places than Sideshow with the 25% off.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, Sideshow's not the cheapest in town with 25% off and free shipping.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, no, and you're not alone. Mike just said, him too. It doesn't make sense that figure would be sold out like that. It doesn't make any sense. You're getting a line of 5 figures total, right? There are tons of hunters out there. There are echoes everywhere. There are and Crosshair, nothing. That makes no sense, right? And also, what's going to happen with Wrecker and Tech? Are they going to be, short like that too? Short amount of them produced?
And it's a weird thing. Like, I pre-ordered all the figures, and I did pre-order. I guess you can say I pre-ordered Crosshairs. I went on the wait list at Time Walker thinking it's going to convert. How could it not convert? You know what I mean? That's what I said to myself, and it didn't convert. The guy, they sent me a thing saying it sold out. So I couldn't, I kind of screwed myself, you can say.
How do you think these bikes are going to do if they're really sold out? What do you think is going to happen with this?
Let me tell you, I don't think those bikes are going to do well. And if you want them, you can get them. It's a $500 bike. We're not heading into good times right now.
Is it that much? Is it that much?
Isn't it?
I didn't think so.
I mean, I would imagine it's got to probably be with tax and shipping touching 4, or if it happens to be, whatever, 350 maybe.
Yeah, 315. I was gonna say 500. Man, imagine. I was like, I know I didn't order that for 500.
But nah, what's the other bat bike? Is the other bat bike in the 3s?
The other one's 4s.
Yeah, I think these things are going to be around. I'm not concerned about it.
410. Look at that. Out of their minds.
I don't know. I am not going to cry if I don't have, you know what I mean? I'm just not, wasn't that attached to it. I have the Bat Pod. I got that, bike. And to be honest, I could do without that. That's a giant thing in my display that I could do without.
See, I feel like I need the bike. I feel like if I don't get the bike, even if, for example, the Batman, the blue and gray Batman and the Bat Cycle, I could have easily been fine with just the figure, but I was like, no, I need that bike because I have the Bat Pod, right? I also have the Cyberpunk, V male, V female, set with the bike. I have 2 Bat Pods. I have, so I needed these bikes. I was like, I cannot do without the bikes. So for the Batman and Bat Cycle, the blue and gray Batman, I use my points. I use like 400,000 points. So all I have to pay is like $240 for this whole set, right? Instead of $665, which it's not worth it to me at all. And I could have waited to get it even cheaper later on, but I said, you know what? I wanted it at release, so let me just pre-order it from Sideshow. And I did the same with the bike. The bike is pre-order on Sideshow. If, guys, also, this is what I want to tell you guys. If for whatever reason, Toys for Kiddles has it in stock when it comes out, I'm going to order it from them, right? And obviously, I have this pre-ordered on Sideshow as well. So if anybody wants one, I have one on my account, right? So if you want to take over the order, you let me know. You pay me for it when it's ready to ship, and then obviously it'll ship to your house. If you guys want it. If not, I'm just gonna let it go. Obviously, if I order it from toysforkiddles.com. So you guys, anybody interested in that bike, you let me know once it starts shipping, and I see that it's available on Toys for Kiddles. I'll make an announcement, obviously, either on Facebook, Instagram, or on the stream as well, or all 3. And to let you guys know that I'm going to be buying it somewhere else, and then you guys could take over the order. Again, if you're interested, if you missed out on it, if you're not getting it, you let me know. Lando Calrissian too. Lando's been dirt cheap forever, and I feel like they're gonna make another one eventually.
See, I didn't like Lando. Like they just said, that snow speeder suit Luke is amazing, awesome, awesome figure. I mean, even forget the head sculpt. Like they just did a good job on that suit.
Yeah.
And it's dirty and it's weathered. It's awesome. And like you said, you could true build it with a ton of different random heads to make a squadron, right? The Lando, I didn't love that head sculpt on the Lando. I don't know about you, but. And I feel like that cape was a little too flat. Like it didn't like lay nice. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like that cape was just one wide bed sheet, and it just didn't lay as good as it should have. It should have been like, I don't know. I feel like it should have been like a cloaky material, like a drapery material, and it's like I didn't like that.
I think it's like too thick for what it's supposed to be. I think
could be it too.
I think it's a material. And no, I like the figure. I like the figure a lot. I think what I like about the figure is the fact that it's a very classy figure. Like if you stand that somewhere, it looks awesome. If you get up close and you start like dissecting it, then you get into like, all right, this is not perfect, blah, blah, blah. But from far and with everybody else, beautiful. Eric says, waiting for the Batmobile to be announced. And Carlos says, Moto Mike, exactly. Not going to cry if I miss out on the bike. I have 2 of the bats on pre-order, so the bike fell off my list budget-wise.
You know what? I have 2 swoop bikes that are sitting in boxes, and that's also what made me realize, like, enough. Like, I have those, what do they call them? The hyper bikes, the
speeder bikes.
The speeder bikes, right. I got a couple of those that are taking up so much damn room. These swoop bikes.
You don't even have them displayed. You have them in box.
No. I have my speeder bikes displayed.
Oh, okay.
And I never busted out those swoop bikes because I saw them sitting 10 feet hanging off your DTOF. So I said, you know what? I go, I'm not even open.
Well, you know why though? You know why? Because they're so long that they're hitting the back wall.
They're too big.
They stick out a lot. Yeah, they stick out a lot.
Big, and I don't have the attachment. They're in that one scene. I don't have that attachment. I could easily dump those.
He said sticking out half of your detail. No, it really is though. That one and the what's the other one?
He can play limbo with them.
The bark speeders too.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Joker Jerry totally agree. I steamed that annoying cave for hours.
I didn't even bother. I mean, I thought about it, Joker, but I didn't.
That's insane. So, Mike, this is what I wanted to talk about with you because we haven't gone over any of it. So we have here. So Soso Toys came out with this. Pretty much, it looks like they're taunting present toys. So obviously, we know that Soso Toys, right? They were the first to announce all this stuff, all this X-Men stuff, right? So we got Gambit first, right? That 300-piece Gambit. That was a beautiful figure with the 2 head sculpts and all that stuff. 300 pieces. Then they came out with the Rogue. I think she was something like 500 pieces or 400 pieces, something like that. Now, next, it looks like your incoming is Magneto and Jean Grey. Now, we know, or at least I know, that you like X-Men. What do you think about the Soso Toys line? And then keep in mind that Present Toys is doing the same thing. But what do you feel about this specifically, about this Soso Toys line?
Oh, come on. You're going to make me bash it?
What about it do you already say?
Okay, ready? Here it is, right? They're getting ahead of it, right? Because they know the movies are going to come out. They know there's going to be hot toy real-life versions of the X-Men. So, maybe 2 years, 3 years out. So let's get ahead of it. Let's grab people's dollars and do, a 90s cartoon version of these things. Like, look at, I'm not, of course I like the 90s, X-Men cartoon, but I like these hot toy figures because of their lifelike little sculptures. You know what I mean? So like the cartoon versions just don't do it for me. These these unrealistic versions, they do not do it for me. You know, I like doing an origin suit. Like I like doing like Sideshow did that Thor origin suit, and I kind of like kit bashed that thing with a real like Hot Toys Thor head sculpt to make like a Thor origin version,
like an animated Thor,
not even animated, just like it's just his origin suit, right?
Yeah,
like
the
version,
right.
You know, but it looked, it was real enough where it looked like it could have come out of the movie. Like it didn't look cartoony in any way, shape, or form. It had fur, and it just had like the colors of the
I do have that Thor figure.
Sideshow Thor.
Yeah, I have that.
Yeah, I did a whole thing. I took an M35 Fison, and let me tell you, that was a pain in the butt to.
Oh, you did a whole body swap on it. Yeah, that body sucks. That whole body's trash.
That's all the Sideshow bodies are horrible.
Yeah, you know what I'm noticing now? I did my shout out to Rudy. I did my video of the Sideshow G.I. Joe Cobra throne today. And I obviously took out the Cobra Commanders by Sideshow to sit them on the throne. Well, the last throne that they made, the last Cobra Commander figure that they made, the knees don't even bend, like at all. So I went to try to make it sit, and if I kept like trying to bend the knee, I was gonna break the leg. So I left them. Like the figure doesn't even move. And some of the other.
What are you talking about? The chrome head?
Yes, that one. Yep, that one. With the chrome helmet.
Because I think that's really meant for the hooded. I saw they were posing. I guess the pictures I remember, it was posed either with that crimson commander or that blue headed.
Correct, because those two came out before that one with that chrome like helmet face.
Yeah.
And that was, like I said, that was the last one, and that was years after the ones with the throne. Correct. So I do have the blue and the crimson one as well, which those are the only ones that I was able to sit on the throne.
Oh, see,
no, those sat, but that one I'm telling you about with the chrome face
plate, do it.
Nothing. Like the knees don't even bend at all, and I'm like, oh, maybe they're just frozen. And I kept literally like I'm going like this, and it's not going anywhere. I was like, this is not supposed to.
And of course, look at that's like my favorite one, right? The one with the chrome. Of course, I think everyone's favorite commander is the chrome one. So,
So because I have the other two, with the regular mask, that last one came with the same mask and also with the chrome head. So I used the chrome head because I already had the other two looks anyway. So it's a great figure, but those bodies are garbage. X-Men Cuber. This guy. You remember that game? My God.
Yeah. I got a little 1/6 version of it, right?
Oh, Cuber, yeah. I hope Present Toys gives us a better version of that Wine Mom Rogue. Wine Mom. This guy. Mondo is doing Rogue. Mondo.
You know what? I was looking at a Mondo. They did what G.I. Joe figure did they do? Roadblock in his other outfit, and he's
Mondo?
on sale at Big Bad. I think it was Mondo.
Oh, I don't know.
It was out on sale with
it was 3-0 made.
Oh, okay, maybe.
Yeah, 3-0 made the last Roadblock.
All right, that's then what it was.
Yeah,
I was thinking about getting that just to add it because I don't have a Roadblock in the G.I. Joe shelf.
So now, knowing and you own So-So Toys, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so you owning So-So Toys and you knowing how the company is, with figures in hand, how do you feel about Present Toys doing this stuff? Getting into this line. You have Cable, Wolverine, Magneto, Cyclops is already announced. This is already announced, and then you got Sentry. What do you think of them?
They're playing to the 90s guys. You know what I mean? There's a whole crowd who just loves that 90s cartoon, and that's 100% where they're playing for. You know what I mean?
So if you were to choose, which company would you buy from? So-So Toys or Present Toys?
I'm waiting for Hot Toys to do their movie version.
Movie version. Which movie?
There's they're doing the X-Men in the Marvel universe.
Oh, that's right. But that's not even announced yet, but I know what you're talking about.
But right. Well, I'm not going to spend it twice. I have so much shelf space in my collection that I have to think that way. I can't Yeah,
That's
I gotta, not that I would get these anyways, but yeah,
Yes,
I'm not gonna have two versions of the X-Men.
if I had to choose, which I do have to choose, right? I am not touching the present toys figures at all, not even a little bit. Right now from So Toys, I have obviously Rogue, I have the Gambit. I don't know, depending on how Magneto looks. I don't know in a single Magneto. I never bought any of the Toys Era ones, which I regret because those were like, once they sold out, everybody had them. I mean, everybody wanted them. Nobody had them. And then they made a set with the Professor X wheelchair. Then they had the old Magneto. Then they made the new Magneto. Like, I missed every single Magneto there was because for whatever reason I didn't like them. They didn't look good. And I wasn't buying Toys Era at the time as well. Not Toys Era. I wasn't buying. What the hell was the company that made them? I think it was Toys Era. At the time, and so I wasn't buying Toys Era at the time. I didn't really know them anyway. They were new at the time, and I wasn't jumping into brand new companies, so that's why I don't own any of them. So, if and only if So Toys comes out with a really good one, which I always love So Toys. I will always pick So Toys over any other third party. I will get the Magneto. I can guarantee you that if they already limited the Gambit and the Rogue, I have a feeling that all of these are going to be limited pieces as well. Do you think that's going to happen again?
Mhm.
The two that are out already were both limited.
Let me tell you that the Magneto that was done by Sideshow was actually, I thought, good. I was contemplating getting that and then using my my head sculpts from my those earlier versions, those Fox versions of the X-Men. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
So I thought Sideshow did Magneto in his origin suit, fairly well. So I mean, looking at him like Storm, I have two Storms from the X-Men movies. Who else did they do? I wouldn't touch that Beast. I already have a Colossus from Deadpool. I've and have had two, right? I got 1.0, I got 2.0, I sold 1.0 for Colossus.
Do you remember there were two made? There was a Steel and then Steel 2.0.
Yeah, that's what I said. I bought the first one, got the second one, sold off the first one.
Oh, you didn't keep them both? Did you think they were
similar?
It was
smaller. It was not scaled right.
I was gonna say, did you notice that they were different? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kept them both because I have one with the Deadpool 1 and then one with the Deadpool 2.
Of course you kept them both.
Oh man.
But
no, they don't have it. They don't have it anymore. The Sideshow.
That was yeah. I felt that was and that head sculpt wasn't too bad, but yeah. What company did that first that X-Men Magneto, and it actually had a decent head sculpt. It was a weird company. It wasn't like Mars Toy.
No, Toys Era. Was it Toys Era?
Was it Toys Era?
I think so. That was like the very first. Look at this. This is a Sideshow Magneto exclusive. This is not bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like throwing that Toys Era head sculpt on, because remember he came with, or I have a helmet, or maybe I bought the Sideshow helmet off like Toy Anxiety.
This is not bad. I never got this because I was like, because I remember when Sideshow.
I bought that helmet. So see how he's holding that like helmetless sculpt?
Yes.
So I bought that helmet off eBay or wherever, eBay, Hot Toys Parts, website. And then my plan was to get that Toys Era head sculpt thrown on that body so that he was holding that head sculpt like in that picture. But I never got around to it. Never.
This is a Toys Era Magneto. So there's been like 3 of them.
Not that one.
Yeah, you're talking about
the older one. There he is, right there.
This one. Yeah,
no.
Toys Era.
No. You just you skipped it. Go back. Right. Those are all horrible. All of those were horrible. Don't click on that one either. Go up. Gray suit. Right? Is that not a gray suit?
No, they're all the same. That's what
they're not. He's not there then. He's not.
No, let me see if I can find him.
It's the original gray suit, the older Magneto from the movie.
Yeah, the very, very first one that they made. Might not even be available.
Hold on, I gotta bust that out of my shelf right now.
It's been so long. That's crazy. It's not even here. But I know exactly what you're talking about. Because I don't have him either.
You don't have that figure?
No, I don't have any Magnetos. None of them. And
You're
I don't have
kidding me.
Professor X. I don't have Magnetos. I don't have any of that. Because again, I told you, I was like, they don't look that good. So I didn't even bother.
What do you mean they don't look that good?
No, like back then.
Busting them out.
No, back then I was like, I don't, because they're not a hot toy. So I was like, you know what? I was like, it's not a big deal. So I didn't like the way that they look very rough.
All right, here's the first one. I look at the head sculpt on this one was horrible, but if you put a helmet on it, didn't look too bad. So here's the first one.
That's cool.
Now remember, this is the guy that put the quarter through the guy's head. I love that scene.
Yep, that's sick. Wait, they made this figure?
So they made this figure. I think.
Oh, I remember this. That was X-Men First Class. They made both. They made Magneto and they made Professor X, both with the yellow outfits.
But that's that sideshow helmet.
See, look, there's this figure.
Let me grab the other one real quick.
Look.
Hold on. The other one's is really my favorite. It's good that I'm taking these out because I got to put sticky tack on my feet.
This Magneto, this is the OG one.
Yeah, look at that one was this. Yeah, here it is. Great.
CGL, and here's the other Magneto. Look at that.
Yes.
CGL
the other one was better. The counterpart to
that one's sick. That one is sick.
Like, I can't believe you don't have this one.
Well, no, so that's what that one I missed. I missed that one, and I missed Professor X in the wheelchair. In the wheelchair. I missed them. And this is it right here, right?
Now look, the body's horrible. But
yeah,
holy moly, does this thing like
it's this one. Look.
Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah, right? CGL toys. Yeah, I remember them.
No, wait, not that one. No, it's not that one. That's not that.
I thought it was. Isn't it that one? Yeah, that's it.
You sure?
There's only one.
Or maybe that unhelmeted head sculpt looks like crap.
Yeah, no, it looks like crap here, but no, that's it. They only made one of these. And I think they made one without a helmet too.
Yeah, the body's horrible.
Yeah, CGL is very old. So I don't have any of that, I don't have any of that stuff at all. So let's go back to what we were talking
See, now
about.
Look at someone who that's what drives me crazy about you. You collect everything, right? Here's an amazing, probably, one of the better Magneto figures they've made, but you won't go back and get it.
You know why? So
you missed it at retail?
Well, no. So let me think what was going on. So I remember when those figures were came out, and I think again because of the fact that they were a no-name company and I wasn't just buying any third parties. I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm not getting them. And then when I wanted to go backwards to get them, way too late. It was like double the price. And I was like, you know what? I was like, it's not a big deal. And then they just kept making them. And then another company made them. And I was like, you know what? It's not a big deal. And that's what just completely, like, I never went back. That was it. Never went back. And
even now, like, I don't know, like the way I collected, like knowing that was like the best version, I guess, to date of Magneto, like I could not have that in my collection. You know what I mean?
But you know why?
I needed to have it.
But you know why I won't go back now? Because exactly what you said. They're making all new stuff, So yes, those were the X-Men that, we grew up with. We watch, X1, X2.
You think they're going to make another a Fox series?
No.
I
don't mean that. No, they're not making that. What I'm saying is they're going to make them like, for the new movies. That's what I'm saying, So that's what I mean. So I don't really need to go backwards because those figures are, like you said, those bodies. And again, it's the bodies years, from years ago are not going to be any better than they were years ago. Right. So that's why I'm like, it's not even worth it to go back, especially, you know, $300 something.
They're all on stands. They all don't move off their stands. You know what I mean? So who cares if the bodies are crap?
Correct. No, and I don't, and I, you know,
once.
no, of course. And that, you know, and I don't not buy things because of the bodies, because we know that a lot of these third-party figures bodies are crap, you know, including Sideshow, and Sideshow is licensed. So it's not a, you know, I don't not buy because of the bodies. Like that doesn't do it for me. But if it's something that wasn't appealing because of how I looked, I'm like, eh. So I think that's what it was. Again, this was at least 8 years ago, if not longer than that.
Did you get the Xavier? There was also the Xavier that came out in this.
I'm telling you, I know they made one with they made a couple with the wheelchair, which I never got. I don't, like I said, I don't own a single Professor X or a single Magneto. I have everything else that they've made, Social Toys, Toys Era, but I don't have any of that CGL stuff or whatever the hell it was.
I can't. You know what? And that Professor X. I mean, come on, man. You call yourself a true collector. That was the best Professor X. Like, you got to go get that one at least. Like, come on. How do you not have that one?
He said you call yourself a what collector?
What did I say? True collector? I mean, for Christ's sakes, how do you not have that CGL Professor X?
Because Mike knows we collect over here. You know what I mean? That's
you know what you got. Honestly, in the next couple of weeks, I better see that Magneto and that Professor X in a DTOF in your basement. That's
no. You're gonna see Magneto and what was the other one? And Professor X in the module cases.
Stop buying, you know, random, you know, Japanese anime Miguel O'Hara goofy.
Miguel O'Hara,
whatever his name is.
Oh no, it is his name. 2099.
Oh, I got that right that time.
Yeah, 2099. Eric Heinke. Oh, never mind. That's for Eric. Got a 1/6 Dragon Slayer today. Is that what Sideshow was giving discounts for these games? Let me know, Joker J, because I think that's what it was.
I have that Dragon Slayers. Joker, I have all the 1/6 except the very first one, which I think was Centipede. I think it was. I missed out on that one. Of course, that one's like the most expensive one on eBay, and I haven't paid up for it yet. It's like $300-400, I think. But all of them are usually $149, $59, $69, $79. They're sub $200, you know, full playing 1/6 arcade machines.
Oh yes, Joker J was telling me about them. I saw also Bobby owns, I think, either one or two of them. He always posts them next to Miles Morales, and they look really cool.
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna build a whole 1/6 arcade. I'm gonna have it because I got like 8 machines so far.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said they're very cheap. They're like $100 each or something like that.
They're like 169, 179.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he told me. He was telling me about them. They look really cool, but I haven't purchased a single one yet. Agree with Mike. Waiting for movie versions. Will Magneto come with a magnetic with a magnetic race? This guy. I won't lie. I don't waste my time with third party at all. I live records through you guys for those. Oh my god. Hot Toys has so I think that was another reason why maybe I didn't get them, because I was like, you know,
you're thinking Hot Toys is going to do it.
I fit maybe, like I'm telling you, but I was looking for them. I really wanted them, and then for whatever happened, I was like, I'll wait, and then they sold out, and then I couldn't get them, and then, you know, I was trying to try to get them from somebody else, you know, try to get at a discounted price, and it just never worked out. And I just said, you know what, it's not.
You know what? Now that I'm realizing this, my collection smokes yours.
I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, think about it. We were just talking about the other day. I have that what's her name? The Superman girl, Fiora L.
I don't have
her. No. I have the father Superman from Hot Toys.
I don't have Jor-El.
You don't have Jor-El.
No.
See, guys, you guys think Fabs.
Do you have the Hot Toys Godfather?
The Hot Toys no. Come on now. You're starting to get out of superhero world, and then,
no, but I'm saying, because that's another figure I don't have. Like I don't have those old.
No, I don't. Like I said, I don't venture very far out of superhero world. Like RoboCop is like the furthest, and Matrix are the furthest step away from superhero world, and really they're still in superhero world. So
The Thor says Fabs was a TA doctor back. TA doctor. This guy. The Thor can get a third party and shoes. And shoes. Spies. This guy. Unbelievable. The Thor. Unreal. When Hot Toys hits these, oh yeah.
Yeah.
X-Men.
Hot Toys is gonna kill it.
It's true. It's very true. Yeah, I don't think. See, here's the thing, though. These companies, I feel like, are getting, like Mike said, are getting ahead of the game. Because I feel like now it's like, who do you buy from? You know, So Toys didn't do this for nothing, right? They saw what President Toys was doing, and they just pumped this out. They shot this out immediately. Like, hey guys, you know, don't get too excited about them because we got the whole line coming. If you notice, literally the whole line. You got a Cyclops by them. You got Wolverine. You got Storm. You got Beast. You got Jubilee. You got Iceman. You got Nightcrawler. You got Colossus, and you got Professor X. So they're doing the entire, you know, core line, which is awesome. I can't wait. Am I going to get it all? I would love to. The thing is, if they limit them, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a whole problem. 100%. I miss Centipede 2. Been hunting it. Oh, what, the arcade?
Yeah, the 1/6 arcade.
Which ones do you have? Do you know exactly like the names of yours off the top of your head?
I mean, I can tell you really quick. It's Cubert, Boost and Goals, Centipede, 1942.
Oh, the planes, yeah. So these are like old, these are like legit old school games.
Yeah. Like I like the coin machines, like the where you stuck the dollar in to get the coins out, like from the arcades. Like that's actually the USB charger that you can plug all the arcades into to keep them going.
Oh, that's
and they actually did cigarette machines too. So you know, like the cigarette machines from like the pizza parlors.
Wait, so how do you plug them all in?
You pull the thing out to get the cigarettes out?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so they have that too as the charger for the arcades.
Oh, that's I have to look into them. I gotta start.
New Wave Toys.
New Wave Toys, yeah. I seen, like I said, I saw Bobby's when he posted it. Joker J told me about it, but I haven't like gone to the website or anything like that. So I gotta check.
Yeah, and if you order early, you always get a discount. You know, it's like a $20 discount if you order early. You know, the shipping might be cheaper if you order early.
Right.
And then if you and again, like depending on what it is, like if it ends up not selling very well, then you can actually then get a deal on it if you wait. But that hasn't been on every one. That like I think the 1942, 1943 games, or at least one of them, didn't sell well. So that one went at discount. Goose and Goals, or Goose and what is it? Goals and Goblins, whatever the heck it is. That's sold out.
Ghosts and Goblins is one. Ghouls and Ghosts is the second one.
So whatever the first, I think it was the first one sold out.
Ghosts and Goblins.
The second one you can still get. The first one sold out and you can't get it. I think that's how.
I've been collect what's it? Do you even live? Do you even live, bro? No, yeah. Those. So during those times,
here come the excuses, guys.
I remember the Jor-El was $500 plus, and I was like, I am not spending that money on that figure at the time. You know, and especially that Jor-El figure that comes with literally nothing. It's just the figure, and that's it. So I was like, $500. I was like, I'm good. The Godfather, also another figure that I wanted, was also over $500.
Everyone loved that Godfather figure.
Oh, absolutely. No, I remember, and I wanted that figure, but then I was like, man, $500. I was like, you know what? I'll wait for it to come down. Never came down. Same thing with the Italian Stallion Rocky. That is the only Rocky I'm missing. That thing was going for like $1,000 at the time. I was like, I'll wait for it. I'm still waiting for it. There was the what was the other figure that the Clubber Lang, you know, dress version also was going for like $400. I was like, oh, I could get that cheaper. It's not that, you know, it's not that great, and never got it. So I missed a bunch of like, you know, figures because of the fact that they were expensive back then, and because they were so, you know, so crappy. Those bodies, you know, now forget it. I was like, is it really worth it? So that's why I never got them.
Yeah.
You know, there was a ton of you know, Ripley. Remember Ripley, the kit,
Yeah.
the Ripley kit.
Yeah.
There was, you know, there's a whole bunch of those figures that I never got because, you know, it was aliens. I own a single alien, a dog alien. That's it. I never bought the Pred alien. I never bought the big chap. I never bought, you know, I never bought any other warrior alien. None of them, except the new one that came out, which is the warrior. That was the last, you know, the last one they made. And I have the dog alien. Besides that, I don't know any of the old stuff because, again, it wasn't worth it anymore when they started updating the stuff at the time. But if they go down, you know, low enough to where, you know, it's worth it at this time, then, you know, why not? But I haven't even been looking for them either, which is another thing, you know. I sold my Street Fighter 2 1/6 a couple years ago. Biggest regret. Yeah.
Yeah, the Street Fighter I have. You know what? I Food Fight. I didn't order Food Fight, and I got to get that. I regret
I never played
not
that game.
pre-ordering that one. And
Oh,
then
Missile Command for $90. That's not bad.
Centipede and Food Fight. That's what I need. And
Oh,
you know
right.
what? Tempest. You ever play that Tempest? I never got that Tempest.
I think
I
so. I think so.
don't
It
remember
sounds
the game
familiar.
from the arcade. So
No, it sounds familiar, but I don't remember Tempest. Joker just $500. Did Vito come in? And no, I'm telling you, it was crazy expensive, but that's what they, you know, that's what the markup was after it sold out. The figure retail was, you know, maybe 180 something, maybe.
Yeah.
And that's a lot, you know, and it went up to 500. And that's why I was like, no, I was like from 100 and something to 500. I was like, I'm good. That, you know, that's why I was like turned off by it because I knew they had, you know, tripled. Bobo says, I think, you know, there's a pinball machine coming. Ooh, look at that. That would be cool. Did you pre-order Zoltar, Mike?
I don't think you can pre-order Zoltar yet, but yeah, I will once the pre-order goes up. I don't think you can pre-order him yet.
There's a new Alien show and a new movie, Hot Toys. They will. Remember this conversation. I told you guys that things Hot Toys will always make are what? Terminator, RoboCop, Aliens, Predators, Back to the Future. All those old school lines, as you know, for those who may not know, we've gotten 3 Martys already, 3 Marty McFlys. We've got one many, many years ago, right? The regular one with the guitar, the guitar exclusive accessory. Then obviously we got the 2.0 with Einstein. Then we got the part 2. Then we got the part 3. So we actually got 4 Marty McFlys now, because they're always going to make those figures. Look how many Terminators we got. They're always going to make those figures. Look at the Predators. We were getting the Prey Predator. Like I told you guys was coming. They will never stop making these figures because they know not only is it money coming in, but it's good money coming in. Look at the price of that Predator that just came out, that Feral Predator. Something like, what was it? Like almost $400 for that Predator. What's so great about that Predator? Obviously, that's not what I mean. I mean, like, what is so special about that Predator that needs to be almost $400? Nothing. It's an updated body, Predator body, right? The paint, obviously, that's what we're paying for. The texture of that body, that's what we're paying for. You know, the look, the head sculpt, but there's nothing crazy that, you know, that they needed to do. You know, it's a what do you call it? A printed body, not a printed, a molded body, a molded body, right? So they didn't have to do clothing, they didn't have to do, you know, anything die cast, they didn't have to do, you know, any intricate, you know, modification, nothing. So why is it that expensive? Hot Toys could easily say, oh, well, Fox told us to charge you guys $400. That's not the case, right? But they're expensive because I'm going to assume that the license is very expensive. So they need to make that money with those, you know, with those figures. And that's why they're that expensive. Not only that, but the actual figure is super tall as well. So all those things you got to take into consideration to figure out, to justify the price that you were paying for, you know, for those figures. Aftermarket. Yep. Back to the drawing board. Doc's got holes in his head. So now, Michael, we're going to talk about the stuff that was recently announced, which you didn't get a chance to talk about. And we're
no one showed up to fight you.
What do you mean?
from the post I made in the group? No one showed up to beat you up or anything?
No, I was safe.
You okay?
I was safe in my safe place, in my safe space.
Be careful, okay?
He said, "Be careful." This guy.
There's a gang out there. There's a gang of 1-6 bandits who I think who have it out for you, man. And I saw a couple of guys in the comments section, and they have his back. Better don't laugh. If they said it on the internet, they mean it.
So listen. So what do you think of this guy? So this was announced a couple of days. This guy, he said crap. So they announced this guy a couple of days ago. At least I thought it was a Japan exclusive only. It turns out it's not, but it's obviously going to be limited again. They said that it was going to be coming for every location, and the U.S. was going to be last. It says here, debut in Japan, Korea, Shanghai, Hong Kong first, and then the United States is going to get the leftover. So, what is it about this figure that isn't exciting to you at all? Is it just because it's another Spider-Man? Is it because it's just blah?
What is it? How is
it's
it?
from the show. Well, it's from the
show. From you. Why is it exciting for you? Because
it's exciting for me. It's exciting for me because number one, it's from the show, right? The Amazing Spider-Man from that Channel Fox 5 Spider-Man show on Saturday mornings back then. So obviously I grew up watching that. I couldn't wait for that show to come on every Saturday. So you're
talking about the cartoon with Firestar?
With who? No, not that one. The one from you're talking about the one with Iceman and Firestarter. No, I'm talking about the one in the Fox 5, the 90s, I think, or the early 2000s or whatever it was.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so this one, I'll show you.
So this is based off a cartoon.
Yes. Hold on. Fox 5 Spider-Man. Here it is. Not Fox News. Here we go. 1994. See? So it's that symbol, as you can see, same symbol.
Yeah, I guess I missed it. I was graduating high school the next year, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I was when I was watching, I think I was in middle school when this came out. So I grew up watching the show literally every Saturday. I was waiting for it to come on. So that's why I as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my God. My thing is, are they gonna keep going with this and get deep in the line? Because then that'll be a whole crazy line. This show had a few seasons and it had a ton of episodes, and every not every episode, but I feel like, yeah, pretty much every episode there was a different villain. You had Hydro Man, you had Carnage, you had Venom, you had Captain America, you had you had X-Men appeared, you had literally every Doc Ock, you had Green Goblin, you had Hobgoblin, you had every single villain you could imagine was on this cartoon show. So when I saw this, I was like, oh my God, this is sick. Not only that, but the accessories, right? It comes with the camera. We have never to this day gotten a Spider-Man with a camera, right? No Peter Parker with a camera, no Spider-Man with a camera. So that is the first time we get a cool accessory, regarding his reporting. Number two, you got the little Green Goblin little guy to give it that far away look. That's why I think something's coming, because this is them probably hinting at it. The fact that they already did the Green Goblin glider, they could easily do a Social Toys Green Goblin that way, the cartoon one, which is this one. So are you like Spider-Man out? Do you not care for Spider-Man anymore?
Yeah, I don't know. This does not, this doesn't do anything for me. I don't even see I'm trying to even think back to the cartoon, and I don't know, it's just not coming to me. But those eyes are really like bad. It just doesn't look good to me.
Yeah.
We have this suit. We have something extremely similar to that suit. Like that looks like, I think the what's his name suit? The is it the Far From Home suit? It's the one of those suits that with what's his name, with his from his movies, there's like a very red and blue Spider-Man. So we have something similar. So
Oh yeah, the movie from the figure from the last scene of the movie of No Way Home. It's like a classic one. It's also a classic one.
yeah.
So look, so this is what I'm talking about. So here this is all from that show. You got Iron Man and you got Venom, right? Then this is again from the same. This is actually from Secret Wars episodes. You get every single Spider-Man here. You got Scarlet Spider here. You got the Doc Ock looking Spider-Man. You got the it's like a blue and not blue. It's like a gray one. So a bunch of things appeared in this cartoon, like a bunch. Here you got Rogue when the X-Men appeared. You got, like I said, Venom. Here's all the Madam Web is there. You got what's his name? Craven the Hunter. Literally every single villain appeared on this show. This is a different Spider-Man I think there was another show though.
Yeah, this is I'm an Amazing Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends guy, so I guess I didn't.
Right, that was the one you were talking about. Firestarter and Iceman were his buddies.
Right, but then they had everyone in that show, like from Thor to Magneto to Loki. They had everyone in that.
Right, but the like old school designs.
Right, the original.
Right. Yeah, the eyes.
Enough Spider-Man. There are Spider-Men that are really close in resemblance to that one, and the only thing that's sticking out to me as different is those eyes. And
yeah, the eyes are supposed to be white. The eyes are supposed to be white, so I don't know why they made them like that. It looks like a some type of like visor or something. I don't know why they did that, but we gotta wait and see what they look like in hand. Mike, you have any of those TB League figures? Thought I saw one on the shelf. That Medusa looks sick. Yeah, we're gonna get into that, guys. Joker J, so don't worry.
TB League is Fison, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. It was good with X-Men. Yep. They're gonna charge a $400 for that base. Wrong. Yeah, exactly. That base is gonna be literally $200. Not even exaggerating. A tiny goblin. Yeah. No. And I told you the reason why this is going to be over $300 is because of the fact that, or at least I think it's going to be over $300, is because of the fact that it's limited. That's the only reason why. It's going to be a limited piece, and they're going to charge us $295 and up for this piece. I hope not. But because it's limited, it's going to be over $300. It's got to be.
Who cares?
Meanwhile, it's a $200. Exactly. A Spider-Man should be no more than $180. Period.
Right. No head sculpt.
Correct. I was just going to say that. No head sculpt. You don't get anything. You get webs that are dirt cheap because it's nothing. Right. This base is all, paper and BS. Right. It's all cut out and it looks like the stuff that Inart gives you, just random cutouts. Obviously, it's not the same. I
mean, I don't know. I guess if I look at it from, I guess, a kid starting out and he's got 2 Hot Toy figures, is this thing, and it's in a limited number, is that going to be alluring to him? Maybe. I mean, that's where I guess I'm in such a different position because I have 15 Spider-Men, and this one is like the last one I would get. I mean, if I had my option to get them all over again, this would be the 15th one to buy. So it's like,
right. Well, that's why I said I use Spider-Man now, because I know they have a lot. And
I'm not though, because I mean I'm in for all the different suits.
Right.
Like, give me an armor suit, like from that '90s cartoon. There's that original Saviuk, armored Spider-Man suit.
Also, you're saying because this looks like the classic one that we got and the one that we are getting, there's no need for another one that looks very similar.
Right.
I got you.
Well, give me the variations. The video game has a million different suits.
Right.
And I'm kind of in for that. Like I'm like just like the Iron Man figures. Like I'm kind of in for the different Spider-Man variation suits. I kind of dig that. So.
Joker J says my bank account's gonna get limited. 2 can play at that game. My bank account. This guy. The only thing that Tiny Goblin is good for an Xmas tree ornament. Exactly. No, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's cool, but that's exactly. It's kind of we're paying at least $70 for that little thing, just so you guys know. It's crazy. And then, Michael, we are getting into the other figure that I don't know if you I mean, I know you get the statues, but We got this beauty Mark 6 quarter scale. Are you all into this?
No, because I don't do quarter scale.
Oh, you don't know, but you do the statues, just no quarter scale, huh?
No, I won't. I won't do this.
Now,
it looks great. I mean, I didn't even realize this was quarter scale. I thought this was a release of the 1/6 when I first saw it.
So did I. I was like, is this another Mark 6 again? I was like, are you kidding me?
And I honestly, it looks so good that I said to myself, I'm probably gonna have to get it because
I didn't say like I wasn't gonna get it. I was just like, oh man, another Mark 6. I was like, but that as soon as I saw that head sculpt, I was like, that's beautiful. So I was like, I have to get it. What do you think of it?
I mean, it looks great. The head sculpt, like you said, the head sculpt in particular.
Which look do you like better, the clean or the battle damage?
I mean, I guess I didn't look at it that closely.
So I'm going to show you the battle damage. Hold on. So here's the battle damage right here. Right here. So this is a battle damage. So what they did now is, so these plates are replaceable, right? So you swap them out. The side plates as well. These plates here are swappable as well. You obviously get the chest plate, the shoulder pads are swappable, and the face plates are swappable. And then here is the clean look. Look at that. So you notice like this is all gone.
I think I'm over the battle damage look.
You like the clean?
I like the clean.
See, I love the battle damage. I've always loved the battle damage. I think it gives the figures more character. They look more badass. But look at that clean look as well. That Mark 6 clean is beautiful too. That's why I don't know what I'm going to do. I definitely want it, man. I just don't know. You know, I don't know if it's going to be available later on for less than retail. I doubt it, but we'll see. We got to take a chance. We'll take a chance.
Yeah, I don't know. That's I thought it was 1/6, so that given that it's 1/4, it's an easy pass.
Matt Planet said, "Yeah, it's a pass for me on the Spider-Man." Why, Matt Planet? Do you not like Spider-Man, or do you just think it's just another random one and you just don't? Tell me why.
He agrees with me.
You need you need to get this. You need to get this to put your collection over the top if you're if you're gonna beat Mike. I know he says he's got a better collection. I have quarter scales. Okay, I have quarter scales. He doesn't even have quarter scales.
No, look at it. He's going to buy this over Jarrell. How do you have a complete 1/6 collection without MMS 50?
But no,
believe
it or not, I still to this day look to see what I haven't in months, but I have within the past year 2023 I did look on eBay to see what it was going for, and it still was going for like more than I wanted to pay. So I was like, but that figure I need it because I have 3 Christopher Reeve Supermans, so it's a must for me. So
and
that
I will admit I'm pretty sure I paid 4, like $390 or
that's not bad.
I paid more than retail for sure.
That's not bad. But 500? No, I would never. Iron Man looks good, but nah for me on the quarter scale. Congrats. Oh, you're not getting quarter scale. Do you not own any quarter scale at all? Let me know, Matt Planet. But yeah, so if you collected quarter scale, would you get this? Absolutely, right?
If I collected quarter scale, would I get it? I mean, sure. There's only 6 fucking. Oh, excuse me.
Goodbye, money.
there goes Fabs' 6 cents.
It was my $1. Somebody super chat me $1.
What was I gonna get me all they only have 6 quarter scale figures. So I mean, are you gonna get it? Yeah, I want to have a 7th figure in my collection.
That's what I said. Do you guys remember what I said? I said if Hot Toys was making the same amount that they make in 6 scale in quarter scale, I would be probably all quarter scale just from the detail. If they're just that nice. MMS 50, that's biblically old. Came out after Moses.
Right. I mean, I think Jarrell is like sub 100, isn't he? Isn't he a sub?
Yeah. He's one of the very first figures. Yeah. Yeah, it was one of the very, very, very early ones. Right after the Alien line, I think it was them. Superman.
Yeah, I think he is my oldest Hot Toy figure, I'm going to say. I think.
50 cents down there. This guy, he said 50 cents down the drain. Unbelievable. After you cursed, he said that was my money. You just threw.
I know. Look, Joe was right. I was doing so good. Look at I'm trying, guys. I mean, I want to.
He said 50 cents down the drain. That's
Well,
so
no, I mean, is the
mean.
cat out of the bag now? Can I just,
That's so mean.
or do you
I
get
like-
one pass?
He said, I like Spider-Man, but it just seems like a random $200 figure that's going to be yeah, you're 100% true, right. I also do not own any quarter scales. Oh, I see.
Hey,
Yeah.
kid, come
Did
on,
you
send
win?
me a 500, kid. Come on, I never.
Did you win? No.
Of course not. Of course, I have these in every color, kid. Come on, I mean,
No, you know what happened to me? Let me tell you a story regarding those little scratch-off things.
I actually, really quick, I have a couple of like $10 ones that I actually did win that I didn't even bother like to cash in because I'm like lazy.
Send them to me. So listen to this. So you guys know I used to buy at least, multiples third parties from Kit. So I remember, so recently I sold, months ago, I forget which one it was. And I sent it out just like I received it from Kit because I had bought two. I opened mine and then the other one was kept sealed. I forgot that Kit put in those scratch off cards in there. So when the person got the figure, they scratched it all. They showed me the card and they're like, "What's this?" I was like, "Oh." I was like, "Can you imagine if that's a winner and I forgot to get it out of there?" I said, "Oh," so I explained I forget who it was. I don't know if it was one of you guys. And they scratched it. I don't think they won anything. But I completely forgot. Can you imagine he would have gotten $500? I would have cried.
Well, I mean, but you know what? I feel like that's the right thing to do. Like I think when I like sold something that was wrapped, like unwrapped from Kit, I included the card in there.
Oh no, you're not supposed to, because you paid for that. That's your card. Why would somebody else get the card?
Cheap. You're so cheap.
You're so cheap. Can you imagine?
He bought the figure. Now he gets the chance at winning.
Yeah, but I bought it from the retailer. He bought it from a reseller that doesn't have that.
You're such a
this
guy,
why,
right, guys? He's out for every nickel.
This is why I type. I need editing too. I need editing too. Fabs break out the swear jar. I know. Can you imagine? Does it give you a tour of Kit's chocolate factory?
It should.
Oh my god. And then, guys, we're almost done. Don't worry. And then, last but not least, obviously, we got this beauty for Joker J. So I could tell you this, guys. I don't know how much this is going for, but how this snake body looks is beautiful.
Oh boy.
That looks really, really nice. That looks, the detail on that serpent skin and that serpent body, gorgeous. It looks like it would be a statue because how you moving that snake? It looks like that's the base. What do you think of this?
I don't want to say bad things about it, man.
Do you own any TB League?
Yeah, you're asking if I own Fison.
Oh yeah, true. No, what I mean, like any like actual like TB League brand. TB
No,
League
I mean,
brand.
I don't think so. Like I for a moment I like thought about. I remember there was like this like purple skinned pharaoh type figure that I was like, you know what, maybe I can use something with that, like that tone of that skin, like that Fison body. So I was just thinking about buying the figure to tear it apart. So I don't have a big desire for like mummy figures or pharaoh figures or those type of things.
Yeah, no, I missed the the ones that for Moon Knight. I wish I had those, but obviously it's too late for that now. And then obviously, guys, as you can see, 2 head sculpts. We get the close mouth, we get the angry one. There's a lot of detail on the actually, no, wrong. It's 2 different figures, guys. It's 2 complete. You have, it says here, it's 2 different figures. So there's silver. So one is silver and one is gold, guys.
Silver and
So this is silver, which is more brown, and then the gold, which is more green. So it's two different figures. This is the gold with the mouth open, and the silver is brown with the mouth closed. Wow. Crazy, crazy, crazy. This is very, very nice. Again, where would you put this? I don't know. You could put this with does anybody own that Clash of the Titans guy? What's his name? Hot Toys made him. Oh my god.
I don't know.
I'll tell you right now. Here it is. His name is Perseus. Does anybody own Perseus? Because if you own Perseus, look what Perseus came with. A Medusa head. So you could have Perseus with that Medusa figure. Look at that. So you don't have this, Mike? Hot Toys Perseus?
No.
How do you collect? I forgot to ask in the beginning. Do you collect?
Do I collect crap? No, I don't. I mean, really, like this stuff that you're showing is doo-doo.
He said, do I collect crap? This figure was figure of the year in 2001.
Stop! You are set. This is really these are figures that who they're okay. I'm sure there's a couple of guys that collect Perseus, right? Not me.
Well, true collectors have Perseus.
You're nuts. Weirdos have Perseus.
He said you're nuts. Oh man. But yeah, so great idea, right, guys? So you have Perseus, right? I own Perseus. I actually was gonna buy two. I ended up just getting one because I was like, But can you imagine a Perseus with at least the green one with the angry face, or I guess the silver version also with the closed mouth? So then you could have Perseus holding the angry mouth like this. Look at that. Crazy, right? So anybody who needs that, now you know, guys. Now you know. Let me see. Is it garbage? Because it's well, I can tell you this. TB League is not the best at all. They make cool concept things, yes, but quality-wise and stuff, No. Medusa looks amazing. Now she looks good. She just turned my crotch. This guy. It has a separate body with two. Oh wow, yeah. So as of right now, like I said, it looks right. We're just seeing like a statue body, right? I don't think that's moving, and yeah, they both look like they're just snake bodies. I don't see any other legs. So
yeah,
maybe
that would be a statue. How is that gonna?
Yeah, exactly. No, it's got to be a statue because I mean, the upper body moved, but the torso from the torso down, I don't know what the hell that's gonna do. So I don't know. So maybe they do have legs hidden. I don't know. It doesn't show us on there. Gold for the win. Perseus, yes, Perseus. I forgot about Perseus. Bet it's cheaper than Spidey. Absolutely. This is gonna be probably $180. I'd collect the old school Perseus, not this guy. Oh yeah, the old school one. I remember the first Clash of the Titans. I remember that movie. TB League cool, pretty cool. Just order them. Oh, you ordered Medusa. Look at you. How much was it, Nathan? Troy, Brad Pitt would be cool. Oh, look at that, Troy.
That was a good movie, but again, yeah. I don't think I would get that either.
I forgot about that. Might take a chance on this. Send it to Mike next Christmas.
Yeah, no, I know.
Like,
I don't know. Like this has. I mean, does this have appeal to you?
Well,
I guess anything in 1/6 form has appeal to.
I never I don't remember ever getting anything TB League. If anything, if I ever ordered anything TB League, it would be this guy right here. I'm pretty sure it was TB League. It was some warrior guy thing, and it's a rubber body, it's seamless. So I think this was TB League, if I'm not mistaken. Besides that, I don't think I ever bought anything else, at least as far as I remember.
Yeah, I don't think I have a TB League figure.
Medusa was 189. That's about right. That's very fair for those figures. They look great in pictures, but then when you get them in hand, they're very soft. Because they are what they are. They're not. It doesn't mean it's bad. It's just you have to understand what you're buying. You're not going to get Hot Toys quality for barely $200. But they're they look nice in the collection. I love mythology. Yeah, so do I. Minotaurs. I love all that stuff. Nathan Henderson sold. I'm in. F it. Yeah, no, it looks nice. I would love to have it next to the Perseus. But we'll see.
So your Perseus figure is sitting there alone right now?
No, it's behind. So I have 2 Prince of Persias next to it.
Oh yeah, Prince of Persia. That's another awesome one.
Yeah, I got 2 of those. I got him, and then I got him in with the comedian, and I have him with the what the hell are they called? The Hot Toys Metal Gear Solid figures. Remember the boss and Snake?
Yeah.
So I got
another pass.
And then I got third party snakes as well. I got 2 different ones. So yeah, they're in on a shelf on a what do you call it, on a shelf mixed with a bunch of stuff. That's why it would be nice to have, and to have with Medusa. Also, guys, shout out to Rudy. I know I said it earlier, but I have my throne now on a shelf. It's not, it's not the 2 pieces of the throne. It's only the actual seat. It comes with a nice magnetic base. It's way too big and way too heavy. And because it's about 2 to 3 inches tall, from the base up to where the seat goes, it becomes way too tall for the detail shelf. So I had to remove the base. So it's in the details right now. So I have that Cobra Commander standing next to it, and I have Moon Knight on the other side because Moon Knight is by himself right now. So yeah, so we'll see what happens. Let me get to these last messages, and we are out. Quality within third party realm. Yeah, because the thing is, it's just the body, right? It's a silicone body, the head sculpt, and the accessories, whatever it comes with, and then the outfits, right? That's it. It's very basic stuff. I think the most expensive part of this figure specifically is going to be the that body, this right here, this whole piece. However they're going to do that, it's got to be really, really cool. So I can't wait to see what it looks like. Obviously, I'm not going to pre-order this. I'm probably not getting this, but when you guys do get it, please post pictures because I would love to see what it's all about. Mike says, "Pass." Meanwhile, Homelander. Oh my god!
Oh my god! What do you mean? You're telling me The Boys is not better than Mythic Medusa right now? What are you talking about? The Boys is like a top 10
Is a Mythic Medusa
TV show.
Put Moon Knight with
you can't be serious.
That's a good idea, Joker J. They would good look together. They would look really good together in white.
You're telling me you want Prince of Persia figures over The Boys? Like what? What?
He said, do you want Prince of Persia figures?
You want Cyberpunk over The Boys? What?
The IP, but not the figure.
The IP, but that's okay. I know it's weird because Fabs does that, right? He'll buy the figure having zero idea what the IP is, but I can't do that.
That is true.
You do.
I buy.
Yep.
Collectors collect. You know what I mean? So what happens is
you're trying to justify a problem, okay? You're trying to justify a real sickness.
Oh man. All right, guys. Joker just says, I don't want it. He said, I don't want either. Oh man. All right, guys. So we did it. Another episode where we focus on collecting. where we collect, and that's all we do is collect.
Where we collect.
But yeah, so Mike, anything coming home soon? Are you waiting
Yeah,
for
I'm putting it together right now. If you just hold on.
putting it together?
I've been trying
The Thor says, "Great stream, found more than Michael's always great." Thank you, my friend. Thank you for stopping by as always. Thank you for being here. Have a good weekend. I'll see you again, hopefully Tuesday, God willing. Thank you for being here. What was I going to say?
One more little grenade here.
All right, let me see what he's
You
building.
you know what? I'm gonna say you probably have this figured. It just came in over the you know what? I'll stop what I'm doing. I gotta put his
Why
gun.
leave? I just joined. He said, "Why leave? I just joined."
Yeah, really. Why run out of here?
Thank you, my friend.
Let's talk some crap. Like Fabs likes to leave you guys wanting more. Like who cares? Like let's just hang out a little bit. What's the rush?
Look, this is the rush.
What? What's the rush? Hurry, Mike. Okay, who said that test? Get out of here. Go. You got somewhere to be. What time is it? You got to go out to the bars. I'm a 40-year-old white man with nothing to do. We got leave. Go find a chick.
Oh man, Derek.
All right, so here's what here's the new one that came in. He feels heavy.
Oh, I'm waiting for him too. I got to pay Kit for mine. So now
bills.
Quick
pay your invoice, Kit, right?
Listen. So tell me about it. It looks tiny when it comes to the scale. That neck looks super thin for that body. How do you like a figure?
No, it's heavy. Heavy.
Right.
Heavy.
Like the
this is all die cast. All the shield parts are well, the boot, the lower half is die cast. I don't think the arms, the shoulders are die cast. I don't know. The forearms might not be die cast. The these big, look at this giant blade here. This is die cast.
Oh, that's awesome. Wait, does he come with a helmet too? He does, right?
Yeah. So there's two swords, both
sick.
metal, right? Both some kind of metal. Comes with that gun.
Yeah. It's like the M something.
Yeah. Here's the helmeted sculpt, which I don't know. It's kind of boring.
That's nice though. I like the fact that it's all like sculpted.
But the point is, he's supposed to be this like going in your display for the
right.
He goes with your nightmare Batman and your that Flashpoint Flash where he's in that metal suit.
Yep.
Like I have a
display. Yeah, no, I gotta get that. I gotta get that. I told him, I said I need to pay for that.
So and how much was this guy? I mean, I'm gonna say he can't be
$207.
Yeah, I mean, like that's even like surprising these days that they're north of $200, because they're not paying the license.
No, but that's worth it because just like the Nightmare Flash, it's all die cast, super heavy, so that I don't mind.
Yeah, and I look at the neck. I don't know, man. It's you got one of your neck rubbers like it looks like it's on it, but I mean that's not bugging me.
No,
you know what I mean? Like from the front, I can't tell.
Right, exactly. You're gonna see it from the front.
I mean, I hate this. I mean, you know me. I'd rather have sculpted than this real hair nonsense.
Yeah. That's a little cheesy.
But I mean, it doesn't look.
No, it looks good. It looks very decent for what it is.
Yeah, right. This is a stand-in. He's gonna stand behind Nightmare Batman. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's gonna.
Joker just says, "Who's this guy? No one heard of." He is he knows this guy. That's Deathstroke from the Nightmare scene.
Get out. You're out. If you don't know who this guy is, you're out. Medusa. Let's look at Medusa. Did he just ask who this guy was?
He said Medusa.
What did he? He's joking. He's joking. He's got it.
Of course, he's joking. Look at him.
And then again, he likes the. He doesn't like Homelander.
He doesn't like Homelander. All right, guys. So, like I told you guys earlier, I have my Michael. Did you get these? You didn't get any of these, right?
What?
No.
Come on, really?
Guys,
You're joking.
as you are seeing tonight, everything that I collect is garbage. Everything Mike collects is
It's
the
so
best.
funny. I'm
No,
gonna be
no.
real. Yeah, Resident Evil is oh my god. I'll make fun of Fabs all day long for that.
So, that's what I collect, guys. I collect real lines, Capcom.
Resident Evil, really, of all things, Resident Evil.
Resident Evil is a classic. Okay,
It's a video game that was like, all right, it was.
it was a classic, and it still is a classic. They're remaking the games all over again to make them that much better because they're so good. So I got that, guys. I got the exosuit. Mike, do you collect this?
Well, I better not be another Resident Evil figure. Who is that?
It's a military exosuit figure.
Exosuit, like from like that movie where he repeats himself and every. Is
Yeah.
that from that movie?
No. It's like soldier story, soldier, but it's supposed to be like that.
I've bought in those though. I have a couple stand-in GI Joes that are from like, those types of things.
Yeah, this is that what is it? Edge of Tomorrow, whatever that is. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like that type of suit, but it's a military, so it's like camo, So guys, so stay tuned for that video. Stay tuned for both videos. Also, tomorrow 8 o'clock, my my drone video is coming from that I got from Rudy. Also, like I told you from Pop Collectibles, my Spider-Man 2.0 is coming. It already shipped. Should be here within the next like 3 days or so because he shipped FedEx. So it should be here 1, 2, 3. And what else? There was something else that I was going to be doing a video of.
Any Marvel or DC figures back there?
What do you mean?
Like you showed me your little military exosuit and your Resident Evil. Do you have any Marvel or DC figures?
I do. I have a brand new Wonder Woman Justice League figure that I just got in a trade at like a second piece. So I just got that
Sculpted?
No, Justice League.
League.
Justice League came what do you call it? Rooted. See?
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
See, brand new seal deluxe. I haven't even opened it yet. I got it in a trade. So we'll see if I even open that. I wanted the second one because the first one I have her with the black cloak that she has that that she came with. So I want to do this one just without the cloak, holding some of her weapons and putting her into or on the shelf of all the other Wonder Woman. So where I have the comic concept Wonder Woman, I have the Golden Armor Wonder Woman, I have the
do you have Wonder Woman on a horse?
I do not, but that looks beautiful.
How does he call himself a true?
I don't own. The only horse I own is the Carter Slade horse, and I saw that. I think it was yours. With her wearing the cloak on a horse. Is that how you have her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I did think it was yours.
It was like a black horse that came out.
Yeah, the black horse. Yep.
Like Wonder Woman's horse.
So the only reason why I never bought any of these horses or anything like that is because of the what do you call it? Of the details, right? I get a horse. I'm not gonna have a horse inside of the detail with a person on it because it's not gonna fit. So that's why, so that's why I missed out on all those horses and all that stuff. But I always saw them and I was like, oh my god, beautiful. Also, I'm still I still have to get the Valkyrie that came with the horse as well. Remember that one?
The Valkyrie that came with the horse.
Yeah, the third party one. So they made a what do you call it? One that came with the horse. She looks crappy, but came with the flying horse. I forget what they call the flying horse.
Like a Pegasus type thing.
Pegasus, correct, right? So she came with that. I still got to get her. But again, I never bought horses like that because they just wouldn't fit. Like, why am I going to get a horse to leave the horse next to the person stand? You know what I mean? So I wanted to put her on a horse. And after I saw yours specifically, but I was like, she's not going to fit anywhere. So maybe once I get the module cases, then I could, obviously do all that stuff because I could just have her, there.
Yeah, you gotta, when you put all this like weight, like this metal gear on a figure. Like you got to have a good body because these cheap bodies
Correct.
underneath with all the weight,
Correct.
the knees bend. Like that's where
Very
you can tell
flimsy.
this-
Very flimsy. That happened to the Flash also.
Yeah.
All that metal was super heavy, and then the body was crap.
Yep.
Bravo! Good night, my friend. Thank you for being here.
This is my boy. This is my boy. This is my boy.
Put Homelander on that horse.
You know what? That I'll do that.
Oh man, he's like, I'll do that.
Homelander's into horses, I'm sure.
He's into horses. All right, guys, we did it. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being active as always. I appreciate you guys for always being there and always being here and always being everywhere. Also, guys, if you haven't joined the group, 16 Evolution on Facebook. If you haven't joined on Reddit, 16 Evolution HT. Yeah. We'll see you
In the next one.